What's up, Boo? How you doing?
What, we're live?
It's fucking 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Hey, how you doing? I didn't know we were live, so let me
It's
get
eight
out of this.
o'clock. Do you know where your panties are? So,
Let me get rid of that. And yeah, my
big week in football. We have 9 2-0 teams. Don't ask me to name them all.
I can
The
name two of them.
Redskins are one of them. The Niners are another one. The fucking Falcons, 2-0. The fucking Falcons. The
I
Dallas
know that
Cowboys,
shocked me. That did shock me.
2-0. Miami Dolphins, 2-0. And they played two very good teams.
Yes, I did.
Washington Redskins, I already said. The Ravens. It's not a surprise there. I thought the Ravens would be pretty good.
What
What?
surprised me is there's more one teams that I thought were going to be the 2-0 teams that are 1-1.
My surprise, the Bengals, 0-2. I thought for sure they were going to. They might have lost their quarterback. I have
Who's
not gotten
that?
a update. Huh?
I didn't hear who you said.
I said they might have lost their quarterback. He did that. He hurt his calf again.
Oh, the Browns.
No, the Bengals.
Oh, the Bengals. Oh yeah.
He heard it during
What
practice
about the
in
Browns game? I mean,
Chubb. That was so I felt its pain.
yeah, I did
That's
when I
kind of
saw.
what when I originally hurt my left knee. It's kind of how your knee's supposed to bend like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It went like that.
Oh, I was watching.
Yeah, it was not, and that's kind of what mine did when I fucked up my. When it, he should be okay, but I guess he's had.
And where was the Panthers?
I mean, where was it?
I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, ESPN. They were both on at the same time. ESPN one had one of them, and then ESPN two had the other one.
Okay, I watched the one that was on 40.
Because once in a while they did the split boxes, like we're. But Chubb, hopefully, he's out for the season, definitely.
All right, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
But hopefully it's not like a career-ending thing. But the thing
Because
with
it's the
this
same
is
one.
he had the same exact injury
Right.
in college on the same leg. So it's like, how many times can you repair something?
Exactly. Exactly.
And they tried to get, I forget the Steeler who did it, but they said he went low while the other guy went high. And it just, it was something that was unavoidable, but it's just part of the game.
Speaking of that, did you see anything on the asshole who fucking tried to kill fucking our tight end from Denver? I guess in week 1 he was called for the same thing, helmet to the head, this and that. Got
Yeah,
ejected. They charged.
he got ejected from the game too. I think he got a fine as well.
Yeah. Okay. So what? Now next week, were they going to triple the fine? And whoever the fuck you are, get the fuck rid of you. It's not just because he did it against
If
the
it keeps,
Redskins. He
if
did
it,
it in week 1, too.
yeah, if it becomes a thing, they will expel him from the
Yeah. Well,
NFL.
yeah. You know what, Denver?
Um,
You're dirty sons of bitches.
well, not really.
And you
The,
fucking
the
lost.
coach, their players are. I don't. Giants big comeback against the Cardinals. because they were stinking up the joint all fucking first half. There was another Dallas Cowboy debacle situation. It was 21 to fucking nothing at the fucking half. And then they came back. Somebody lit a candle under their asses or something. But they came back, ended up winning.
And your quarterback.
It was quarterback, and the play calling. That's somebody asked if Dable took over the play calling in the second half. He says he didn't, but you could tell there was something different because they let Daniel Jones do what Daniel Jones does, and they weren't letting him do that in the first half. Right. They won 31, biggest comeback in their history, 21 points, and they won it in regulation with a field goal. I was okay with the kicker coming out because it was.
I was going to ask you. If you were.
It was okay. It was okay. Yeah, I didn't want overtime. Because I didn't think, and this is a leeway into the first game on our pick the winner. The first game is the Giants in San Francisco. And that's kind of why I needed the Giants to win last week, because they got a real tough schedule coming up, and they could very well be 1-5 by the time it's over. So they got the Giants at San Francisco, I believe. San Francisco's 2-0, looking fucking powerful. That fucking McCaffrey kid.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy football team. Thank you.
He won angry run.
Angry run.
Morning foot. If you don't watch Good Morning Football, there's a thing they do, the angry run. He got angry run this week. My heart says Giants, and I'll be pulling for the Giants, but I'm picking the San Francisco 49ers. Hopefully not to beat them 45-0.
And with that said, excuse you, I am also going to 49ers, just because, like you said, I'll be hoping for you, and I'll take a loss.
I'd gladly take that loss too
for your sake, but because that 49ers team looks like, hey, we're gonna do it this year. We're not gonna, they're gonna get to a championship game.
Yeah, we want the Super Bowl this year.
Right. So, and we might give them, the Commanders might give them that this year, the championship game.
That'd be cool. Not to make this all about the Giants. In the Cardinal game, the Giants were just basically setting up for a field goal for a win, and they handed the ball off to Barkley. Something happened to his leg, but I guess it turned out it's just a sprained ankle, but he is not playing against the Niners, so.
Oh, I did not know that. See, now that makes me further say, okay, San Francisco, and thank you for letting me know that, because
they did. They only ran 2 more plays after that. They were just setting up, getting closer to see how close, making the field goal closer, and he ended up getting hurt in one of those garbage plays. But it's just a sprained ankle, but he is out for the game. Hopefully it's not a high ankle sprain. They said there's no break, so he should be back in a couple of weeks. Unfortunately, not such good news for the Browns. The Browns are 1-1. They are playing the 1-1 Tennessee Titans. The kid that replaced Chubb in the Steeler game did okay. I don't know if they're going to pick somebody up, or if they picked anybody else up today. There's a couple guys. Hunt is out there. He played for the Browns last year. There's a couple good running backs in the free agent market, but I don't know if they're going to pick one up. I'm still going to stick with the Browns because Titans, I don't know. They got a good running back, but that's about it.
And I also am going with the Browns because of who they're playing. I don't know. I'm not a big Tennessee fan. I never have been. When they were used,
No, they got. I like the
Moon.
running back, the big beastie, powerful killer running back. But they don't have anything. They don't have anything with what?
Oh shit! Okay. play with my thing. All of a sudden, everything went fucking blank because I haven't moved my mouse or anything in a little bit.
You have to be reminded to play with your thing.
Yeah, every once in a while, it's good. It's good. Okay. Just every once in a while, like if it's been like 5-10 minutes, say, Dave, play with your thing.
No wonder your wife left you. Sorry, too soon?
Well, you got to play. You know, no one else was playing with it. Play with it.
Right. Okay, on that note.
That's it. I'm leaving.
You got.
I'll be right back. you start the next game, and I'll be right back.
Is there a fire? Okay. Evidently, I'm going solo here. Got the Atlanta Falcons 2-0. Detroit Lions 1-1.
Sorry, I just had to talk.
You had a thought?
Are we on Detroit and Atlanta?
We are on Detroit and Atlanta. I don't know. I have the Lions picked right now, but something's telling me Atlanta. But I don't want to be that guy, so I'm going to stick with Detroit. Atlanta's got a good running game going with a nice rookie running back. I think they have a rookie quarterback. There's a lot of rookies involved, but something in Atlanta's working. The percentages on the picks are 83% for the Lions, 17% for Atlanta. So not everyone's buying into this Atlanta 2-0 stuff.
Right, and if you look at Atlanta's, the people in Atlanta played, not very impressive. And yes, we were one of the teams that they played.
I was going to say, Dave, didn't they play Washington?
We squeaked by. And so, yeah, they're okay. But, if they can't beat a team like us,
yeah,
they had the opportunities. They had opportunities and this and that. So I'm going to Detroit Lions just on that week 1 high. Even though I think
I'm going to stay Detroit as well. The two iffy 2-0 teams is the Saints and the Falcons.
Yeah, I didn't even know the Saints.
They haven't really played anybody, and when they did play, they barely beat whoever they beat.
Right. And they got lucky.
And no, you didn't play them because
no, we didn't.
You would have had a loss. The Redskins would have had a loss.
Yeah, no, so we didn't play them.
So you did not play them.
I pray.
And as far as moving on to teams,
I'm thinking Green Bay, and they played Green Bay, and
Green Bay. They did. So you got Saints at 2-0. David Carr, I don't know. He looked, what I watched yesterday or Sunday, whatever it was, he looked confused, angry. I don't know. There's something going on there. Green Bay, I'm still not aboard.
Something wrong with him.
Yeah, there's something. He's not either the play calling, something in New Orleans ain't sitting well with him.
But they are 2-0.
So Green Bay, I'm still not on board with Mr. Julian Love, so I am going Saints over Green Bay Packers.
I'm still in love with some love. And you know what I'm saying?
Julian.
I love me some love. Julian. Took it off, fucker.
And it's not because he replaced. Oh, hey. My lights all of a sudden went out.
What?
You had a blackout here at Pinhead Studios. I don't think that's the picture you're looking for. You were looking for your picture of Julian Love, weren't you?
Yeah, I know I was.
Look,
But,
like when Aaron Rodgers replaced Brett Favre, I didn't like Aaron Rodgers, and that's not why. It's not that I dislike Julian Love. It's just he's got to show me something first.
What he showed me, even in that loss. I mean, in the win. Sorry, they won this one. No, they lost.
He could have showed you something in a loss too.
Okay, so but no, then Green Bay Packers didn't play Atlanta. That's why I'm called the BOOB, because they're 1-1, right? Yeah, they're 1-1. So
they won
week 1, and I forgot who
they played the Bears. They beat
the Bears.
They beat the Bears. I don't know who they lost
to Atlanta. They lost to Atlanta. They lost to Atlanta.
There you go. There's
so, but even in that loss, all I kept hearing was
Aaron Rodgers.
You know, those two quarterbacks you just brought up together. Fuck the Falcons. That's right. But I saw a mesh of both. I saw a little bit of Favre. I saw a little bit of Aaron. So that's what I want to see in the quarterback of the future for the Packers. David came on and said, fuck the Falcons.
I don't know how long ago he said this, but Useless Dave 4 says, fuck the Falcons. Useless Dave 4. There was 3 before this one?
Probably, because the name is...
There's a lot of Sports Robs. I'm surprised I don't have to be Sports Rob 1, 2, 3, 4, because there are a lot of Sports Robs, but they let me stick with my Sports Rob. We could be even on Sports Rob and a Boob on Twitcher. If we could find out a way to cancel our other fucking page, we could be Sports Rob and the Boob again.
Right. But here's the deal. Did you make a pick? I'm going Green Bay. And I think you went to Saints.
I did make a pick. I did. I said I went to Saints. Because then I said Julian Love hasn't shown me anything. Blah, 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 blah. But I went Saints.
I wasn't too sure.
Do what I was saying. Moving on to your favorite team, the Denver Broncos. Against the 2-0 Miami Dolphins. No-brainer, Miami.
Same here. And if that motherfucker does, where is it? If that motherfucker does what he does, I'm coming to wherever you are, and I'm shooting him.
Who are you talking to?
I'm looking at the fucking Denver. All I know is that motherfucker.
Oh, you're looking at the helmet. Okay. I thought you were trying to say to me, you have to turn that way if you're talking to me.
Yeah, I know. If
I'm
talking to you, I gotta go, hey.
What's up?
Anyways.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, but the Miami Dolphins look.
And they've played 2 good teams.
Good.
So
I'm very happy. Denver's 0-2. They ain't a good
team. Tua having a good year. The Cheetah having a good year. They got a running game. Their defense looks fucking good. So I think
you're talking Miami. Because you said there were 2 good teams. So how is the Denver Broncos at 0-2 a good team?
No. I moved on, but then you started talking. When I said 2 good teams, is the next one, the Minnesota Vikings and the Chargers, but they're both 0-2. They're both 0-2, and this falls into that 2 good teams, but have yet to win. Someone's got to win.
Right. And who are you going to say wins it?
Chargers. I picked the Chargers.
Are you pausing on your own or?
I'm not doing anything. I said Chargers. I picked the Chargers.
Connection. You're having connection. Seems like you're.
What?
I'm a little fucking teapot, do-do-do. I'm a little teapot, do-do-do. Can you hear me? It says I'm fine.
Yes, I can't hear you. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Over here, all I heard was fucking nothing. And you were frozen, so I was like, I'm a little teapot. So I didn't know if I was frozen.
No, you were still, no, you were frozen. No, everything on air was still going, but something on your end wasn't. And you were just going, I'm a little teapot. And I'm just going, what the fuck is he doing? So, I said, you asked me to pick. I go, the Chargers. This is the Chargers.
I don't know if you made a pick on the Chargers.
Yes,
oh,
the fucking Chargers. Little teapot.
Okay. I'm a little teapot. Vikings, let's go. I'm going Vikings.
Okay.
Cousins. Wow. And here I am. Probably now. That was torture.
It was.
We're getting to
funny.
The good ones.
A little comedy going. All right, another. This one was hard too. You got the New England Patriots, obviously not an 0-2 team, and you got the Jets, who should be 0-2, but they're 1-1.
Yeah.
I think Bill Belichick is very angered that he is 0-2, and I think he's going to get the Patriots to keep the shit out of the fucking Jets. So I'm going Patriots.
I'm going Jets, Jets. I'm still on that bandwagon. I don't care what any of you say. I know Aaron went down, but I think I watched that Jets. I watched the Jets. Right. I watched the Jets Dallas game. They didn't lose that game. I mean, they lost it, but they didn't lose it by, say, 40-0.
What? I didn't hear that.
I said
you froze up or something.
I watched the Dallas game with the Jets. The Jets didn't do that bad. They kept it close. They could have won that game. They weren't like they got beat 40-0.
What? You keep cutting out.
I said, I know I'm not cutting out. It's okay. It's okay. You can pretend like I'm cutting out, but I know I'm not.
Never happened, Dave.
Because see, it never happened again. It never happened.
No.
I thought you said last week it did happen.
No, this has happened. The 40-0 never happened.
Oh, that game never existed. Oh,
no,
okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now let's get into the game of the week.
Were you eating? Did you eat paint chips when you were a kid? Ah, fuck! I just spilled something. Hold on, I had a spill.
I just know that.
I had a spill. Hold on.
Oh Jesus! Get it away from the computer.
Hold on, I had a spill. You can start it. It's your game of the week.
Random chicken finger.
Where the hell did you get a chicken finger?
From my dinner yesterday. I still haven't thrown the box away. All right.
Under your thing. Okay. Buffalo Bills.
Well, I get to. You want me to announce? Okay. Washington Redskins taking on the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are a 91% have picked them to win. But I, the boob, have picked Washington. I remember I had said in week 1 that I wasn't going to do it, but this and that. I had to not pick with my heart. And this and that. But I have to. With 2-0, we're getting no respect. Buffalo Bills are 1-1. Buffalo Bills should be 0-2. I don't care. We are 2-0. I think we're gonna ride it fucking right through there. We're gonna be 3-0. Bills are gonna be 1-2. Everybody's gonna be talking about how they're half been. Go ahead.
Okay. The only thing I disagree about that is what you just said. It's all true, but one thing: the Buffalo Bills are going. You're having a good year. Things are looking good, but
see, as a Redskin fan, I'm looking at it differently. Yes, but also as an observer of football, an observer of being a Redskin fan, things that are going right for us this year.
But the one thing that the reason I'm not picking Washington, you have a good front line defensively. Your linebackers are okay, but your secondary is where your problems are.
Right.
And Buffalo has a good quarterback, a good receiving core. Unless you get in his face with your front four and maybe a linebacker here and there blitzing, I think their wide receivers are better than your secondary.
I'm a little teapot.
You have a good running back. You have a good The quarterback seems to be okay. You have good wide receivers, but your weakness on your team is your secondary, your cornerbacks and your free safeties. And that's why I'm picking the Bills.
You're getting a phone call because I hear the fucking ESPN fucking background or something going.
I was.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, I agree with all of that, but
What was that? You mumbled something.
I'm a little teapot. I got to move the thing down because I don't know what the next game is. Okay. I'm ready for whenever you are. You are going. The Bills. I'm going.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars, Texans are 0-2. Jacksonville Jaguars are 1-1. Jacksonville begins with a J. Jaguars begin with a J. Houston begins with an H. Texans begin with a T. So the Jaguars win for having two names that begin with J. I'm going Jacksonville.
And
because they have two names that begin with J.
I'm also going with Jacksonville, but not because of that, because of Tony Khan.
Tony Collins?
Tony Khan.
Who's that?
There you go. That's what I was looking for. Tony Khan is the owner of
Swear you can talk about wrestling now. I say it every time you say it. In case you haven't noticed, every time you say his name, I go, "Who's that?"
Yeah, I know. And then I flash a picture of who Tony Khan. It gives me a chance when I'm editing. I have the Tony Khan picture ready, and I put him over your face, and it works out good.
Why does he have to go over my face?
Because you're asking who he is.
Ah, I see.
I know who he is. So, who's Tony Khan? You might bring Tony Khan up, and I'll go, who's Tony Khan? and then it'll go over.
And then I could do it. Then I could say, he's the
But
owner of
Jacksonville.
the ACW.
ACW.
So we both go in Jackson because
Fuck the
both
Falcons.
names begin with a J.
That's right, Viking. Viking comes in. Thank you, Viking, for showing up and saying hey.
What up? Oh, by the
And he was
way,
like,
I'm
fuck the
still
Falcons.
SPORTSROB
That's
and the
all.
BOOB. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to fucking talk.
I was saying
SPORTSROB and the BOOB Twitter page is still stuck at 49 followers. And I'm saying the SPORTSROB and the BOOB page because I think you all went to SPORTSROB's page because he went up 10 viewers.
Oh yeah, see? And now
there's no content or anything on that page. But I got 10 other viewers.
I think that might be.
You have to go to SPORTSROB and the BOOB to get me to 50.
Hey, Viking, how you doing? And fuck Tony Khan as well. Blue's not very happy with Tony Khan. So. And David is talking. So yeah. So I went with Jaguars.
Yeah, because they both begin with J. Both names begin with J. Moving on to the Indianapolis Colts, who lost, but they also might have lost their quarterback. He has a concussion. He might be playing. Don't know if he is or not. Against the 2-0 Baltimore Ravens. I don't like Baltimore Ravens, but I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens.
Thanks, Viking, for popping in and showing some love. He's at work. Blue's at work, and he popped in to show you some love. So say thank you to Blue. There you go.
Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure Blue is that one of those people that did follow you at the right place. Just saying. And if he didn't, hey Blue, can you give SPORTSROB and the BOOB?
SPORTSROB and the BOOB 1.
Follow. And he's very to get in a bikini and go into a hot tub.
With a rubber hot dog. With a rubber hot dog.
But anyways.
Who you picking, motherfucker?
Who did you pick?
I said the Ravens.
Oh,
are we going to do this every pick now? Who'd you pick? I said the Ravens. I said Denver. I said.
I'm a little teapot, dude. Oh, I'm gonna.
Are you watching porn? You're watching porn, aren't you? Are you watching porn?
Baltimore porn.
Because you're looking at something over there, so you're watching something over there.
Over there is my picks. Over there is my picks.
I thought you were watching TV or wrestling. Watching wrestling while you're doing this. Or porn. I would allow porn watching, but not wrestling.
Over there is porn. If I go like this, that's porn. I'm watching porn.
That's the porn. If I go like this, that's porn.
You're watching Grimace. Do the Grimace.
So you went Ravens as well.
Yes, I did, and I didn't go there because of I don't remember why. Hail Kevin, we'll say Hail Kevin. No, I like Baltimore.
What happened?
Baltimore. I don't know why you don't like Baltimore. They talked about, but I don't.
No, this is recently. I think it's their quarterback. I don't like their quarterback. I just something about him I just do not like. I like the coach, Harbaugh. He's Harbaugh. Gotta love the Harbaughs.
I'm going to go with Tony on this one. I like the color scheme in the helmet.
On the Ravens?
Yeah, I for some reason I really like that. Belt. I like that Ravens custom belt. I don't know if you've seen any of those. WWE.com is now doing a custom belt for all the teams in the NFL at NFL.com, and I like that Baltimore Ravens one. All
Who's
those
just
back
old and dumb? Me or your father?
Me.
I think we're both. I think we're both old and dumb.
It's me. I
All
told
right.
you fuck you. All right.
Carolina Panthers 0-2. Seattle Seahawks 1-1. I said the Seahawks were garbage, and then they won a fucking game. So
Yeah.
I'm going Seahawks again. I'm not calling them garbage. I'm going Seahawks.
I surprisingly am also going the Seattle Seahawks because I don't know why, but
Okay, as long as you have a good reason. It's good that
I'm a little
it's good that you have your reasons down pat.
It was a game I really didn't care about. That's what I'm saying. I just really don't care about the game. So I just
there's a couple of them this week that I could give a flying fuck about.
But I had to pick one because
that would be one of them. Is like this one is the next one.
So don't
kind of care about. Okay, don't. It's good thinking. Chicago Bears 0-2. Kansas City Chiefs 1-1. Kansas City Chiefs will be 2-1. Kansas City.
I'm going Chicago Bears. And why
I know,
am I going?
You said that earlier, and I thought you were crazy.
Because I was Chicago Bears, and I'm going Chicago Bears because of the fact of the matter is, Mahomes. I don't care if they're 1-1. I don't care if they were Super Bowl champions last year. I don't care about that shit. They're not. He's not impressing me like he impresses all the rest of them. I still am not impressed by Mr. Mahomes. I am, by the way, impressed by the Chicago Bears.
Why?
Quarterback. Fields. I don't know. It's something I watch him, and I'm starting to learn a little bit more about him and this and that. I think he's going to be a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Mahomes is okay. But Mahomes ain't no Tom Brady.
Because he replaced David Carr. David Carr was a Bear for like a minute in week 1. He was a Chicago Bear before he went to his Saints.
Right. Yeah, I remember that for that week 1. And but I don't know. I just think Kansas City is going to lose. I have something in me. Again, am I betting money on
I just don't see how you can say, is like, how can you not watch Patrick Mahomes and the shit he does and not just
this
go,
is why.
How the fuck did he do it?
All right, are you ready? He ain't no Tom Brady.
No, because Tom Brady couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, I'm stealing your shit.
He might be. He might be the one that replaces Tom Brady as the GOAT.
No. We already
to be the GOAT, you have to beat the GOAT. So that's how that rolls. And speaking of the GOAT, Dallas Cowboys against the Cardinals. I want to see what Dallas can do when they play a good team. They have not played anybody good yet. Everybody's putting them in the Super Bowl. There's only 2 good players on the actually 1. And he's on defense.
Ezekiel plays for the Patriots.
Yeah, that's because they got rid of him. They used him up, and so they kick him to the curb. But Dallas's quarterback.
Sorry, I just realized
all this fucking Dak Prescott. He ain't fucking that good. And they haven't. Now they're playing the Cardinals. 0-2 Cardinals, who just let the Giants just totally make them look stupid. Then Dallas made the Giants look stupid. So it's all like spinning around. Dallas hasn't played anybody yet. So unfortunately, I have to pick Dallas for percentage reasons because the Cardinals ain't going to beat Dallas. So
I was going to say, I'm going also with the great Dallas Cowboys.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Cardinals, for making me have to pick Dallas.
Arizona Cardinals.
Micah Parsons is the only good player on that team. And I usually don't like, but I can remember in history, like hating both these teams, the Cowboys and the Eagles. There is once in a while Dallas gets a player that I like.
Oh yeah.
But I can't go down Theodore. No, I'm talking about the Eagles, not the Cardinals. I've liked players on Dallas. I liked Emmitt Smith. I like Michael Parsons. But the Eagles, I don't like any. I've never liked an Eagle player ever. But it's just I don't like picking them. I just don't. I can't wait till they.
So, okay.
I can't wait till they play somebody good so I can stop picking them.
I'm a little. See, but I'm very confused.
Granted, they gave me 2 wins.
Are we talking Philly? Are we talking fucking Philadelphia when we're talking Dallas? I have no idea what we're talking about.
No, because you're not fucking listening to me. That's why.
You're talking Dallas and Philly. You don't like picking
Dallas Cowboys. You said I was talking. I said I don't like picking Dallas or the Eagles. I said at least Dallas. I like one player on Dallas. I didn't want to pick them against the Jets, but I knew they were going to beat the Jets. Now look at that; they're playing the Cardinals, so now I got to pick them to beat the Cardinals. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Raiders. I'm going Pittsburgh.
I took a really big hit.
It was
nothing. Anyways, Pittsburgh Steelers, both 1-1. Mm-hmm. And it's very close. Everybody's picking very close. And you went to
51% to 49%.
I'm also going Steelers.
51% was for the Steelers.
Right, and that's I'm going with the Steelers. I'm still not a Raider fan.
Okay, next you got the fucking asshole Eagles against the fucking asshole Buccaneers. Both 2-0. And again, I think the Buccaneers are 2-0. I don't know if it's because of Baker Mayfield. I don't know. I haven't watched. I can't really say anything. I haven't seen anything about any of their games. Either one of their games. But unfortunately, I'm going Eagles. God, that hurt. There's a little stabbing pain in my fucking
And it
side.
should hurt you because you are like the 91
and 9%
of the people. Right. And I am one of the 9%. I'm going Tampa Bay. I like them now. That fucking dipshit's gone.
I'm a little upset. I might go back and pick the Giants now. I'm going to pick the Giants. Just because I had to pick the Eagles and Dallas. I got to go pick my team.
I'm going Bucks because I'm sorry. You're talking about two teams, and nobody is giving the Bucks. Tom Brady came over, and I said he's going to take them to it. Hold on, you give me a minute. I give you a fucking 3 hours to talk about the Giants and fucking Dallas and this that. You're going to give me a minute. I remember saying, "Hey, no, I think that this guy, Tom Brady, I liked him at that point in time. Well, I didn't really like him, but because he wasn't fucking his kid. But anyways, he took them to the play. You told me
you're not going to the Super Bowl.
You told me I was crazy. He took them to a Super Bowl. Sorry, I think he did. Tom Brady did.
I
season 2.
did say that Aaron Rodgers is not taking the Jets to the Super Bowl, and I was right.
Well, yeah, maybe. But anyways, you never know yet. It's not over. It's not over to the
It,
fat lady sings.
dude,
Tampa Bay.
he's out for the season, man.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't mean he can't come back next season. Anyways, Tampa Bay.
He can't take them to the Super Bowl this year.
You're getting me off my subject. Tampa found Baker was there, and this. I think everybody's like, oh, they're rebuilding, and they're not as good as they were without Tom Brady. Fuck you. Start giving Baker some goddamn. This is Baker Mayfield. I agree with. I think I'm going to say Joe Buck or whoever it was when I was watching Tampa Bay. See, I am onto something. Yes, I am, Gabe. But Tampa Bay, they're giving him to where he was when he first came into Cleveland and this and that. He's matured, he's older, and this and that. I think this Buck team can beat some. Are going to beat some teams this year, and they're going to be right back into contention. So I go in the Bucks.
Did you mean the boob is on something and just added the 2 to it? I think the boob is on something as well.
Gabe might find my words to be true. You never know.
So he speaks gibberish as well.
You got to admit it. You got to admit. You yourself even said, I hate the Eagles and this and that, but I'm going to pick them because.
No, because I'm picking for percentages.
Why would you?
Because I don't want Mike Dorval to win the belt this year.
Right, I understand that. I won week 1 because I'm the boob.
You won week 2. Yeah, and I won week 2 because I'm fucking SPORTSROB.
You by a fucking point, you had the same fucking record as
me. No. I won the week because I got 12-4. Correct.
I was 11-5.
So that makes me better than for this week.
11-5.
For this week, I was better than you. I won the week.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Well, actually, I didn't win. I was tied with Ron at 12-4.
Yeah, Ron. Surprisingly, the man from Canada, Ron.
Yeah,
if you watch this, I'm going to tag you when I do the video because you're in third place. The hockey guy is fucking getting all this. Screwing us all, these Americans.
Take off, hey!
I'm a little teapot.
You hoser! You fucking hoser!
Hey, man. You want to go and have a beer, eh?
And some back bacon, eh?
Hey, that'd be good, eh?
Okay, hey, we got one more game to pick, eh?
Hey, we got one more.
Hey, take off. You got the Los Angeles Rams, eh? At 1-1, and the surprisingly Cincinnati Bengals 0-2 again. I can't think of the quarterback's name because whenever I do this, I black out.
Joe Burrow.
That guy. It just
came to me.
He hurt his leg in preseason, and I guess he tweaked it again. I understand how that goes because I've been dealing with a torn muscle in my calf as well for at least a month. You think it's okay, then you step wrong, it pulls again. So I don't know how long, if he's even going to be out. Well, you should stop pulling it. I don't know if he's out for the game. I do not know, but they're 0-2. This is a team that was in the fucking Super Bowl last year, I think. No, they weren't. Were they?
I don't remember.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Kansas City was. Were they? God, I don't know. Well, they were in the Super Bowl recently.
Yeah, I think it was the year
I
before
didn't see it.
when Tom Brady
Yeah, because
was there.
Kansas City went and won. Anyway, they're going against the Rams. I'm just pulling for them. They're 0-2, so I'm going Bengals.
I also am going the Bengals.
On the bonus question, what was your points? I said 38.
I went 48.
48. That's a lot of points.
Well, I'm figuring
That
that's
is a lot
24
of points.
apiece. That's 24 apiece. I think that game could, with those two quarterbacks, I'm thinking they're going to go for 20-something points apiece.
It's going to be a
high
tie.
scoring game. No, I'm going to say it's going to be a very high scoring game. That's what they want you to do. How many total points have we scored? Okay, the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. That was a tiebreaker question. So that's that. And like we just discussed, you hopped on it, and I had it all ready to do. But you won week 1 at what 11-5. That
Yeah,
week?
I think it was 11-5.
I won week 2, 12-4. We are tied for first place overall, and well, it should be. It's called SPORTSROB and the BOOB, so thus we should be up front there.
You are by
I
points.
I think it's because I got one more right than you throughout the 2 weeks.
I don't.
I know the first week I sucked ass. I was 8-8. I did not do well.
And I ended up being right around that this week.
See, I can't tell you because
I sucked.
On my computer, they're not telling me.
It just tells me I'm 21-10 or something for the year.
I know I was 8-8, but for some reason they won't let me tell.
I mean, I could sit there if I wanted to count, but I'm not going to sit there and count.
No, on the app, like I can't go on the phone because I'm on my phone doing this. On your phone, where it says current period, would be what you got for the week, but on my computer it says 0-0. You'll see your name, then you'll see 20 wins, 12 losses, but then under that you'll see current period. That would be what you got for that week. But on my computer, it's got zeros there, and I can't do it. I can't do it on my phone because my phone is right there.
This just in. RTPW.
What?
Shameless plug. It's the Ragtag Pro Wrestling Weekly News.
Ragtag okay. I wasn't looking.
Didn't do their show Saturday, and they're going to be doing. They're going to be doing it. I think you are. I don't know.
I might show up. I might show up. Yeah, keep talking.
Trying to find. Okay, I got to keep talking.
Yeah, I'm doing something. So.
Hey.
Keep talking. See, now I had to bring up my phone, my other phone. You're not doing a hell of a lot of talking. I still can't see it. It looks like a dog's butt with a fucking pair of underwear on.
Oh, I am not showing. Pause it fucking when you're not doing something when you're watching the video.
I don't know what that is. It's a band of some sort. What is it? Guns N' Roses?
a bunch of different bands.
What's behind you now?
It's a bunch of different bands. It's like a collage of the 80s or something.
I couldn't tell. Couldn't tell who they were.
I'm trying to get back to where I was, and it's not.
Anyway, it's at 9
Is
o'clock.
that a bear?
Hey, almost. We did pretty good this time. We almost milked it out for a whole hour. We almost did it.
Is that a bear with a bikini head? What? I'm lost. I don't know what we're talking about. Let me see. Let me see if I can find something that might.
See, it looked fuzzy. See, he even said, as I said, it looked like a dog with a bikini on it. Go back to that ass. She needs a whatever that is. It needs a shave because it looks hairy as.
Okay.
It looks hairy.
That's
even Gabriel.
She is a.
Even Gabriel said, "Is that a bear with a bikini on?"
I cannot leave it on for very long because the fact of the matter, she is one of those Twitch e-girl thingies. Okay, you ready?
She twitches. Yeah, I couldn't see your face. Can't see your face, so you're safe. Anyhow. So
she's a hoe.
Anybody getting back to that Chubb injury. That if you didn't see it, it was
my chubby is fucking terrible. Injured right currently.
It was terrible. Not a joke. No joke. Like I showed you before. A knee bends this way. A knee bends this way. His went that way. That's how chicken legs bend. And
I could use some chicken legs.
When I hurt my fucking knee, that's all I remember is my foot was up near my head. That's all I remember because it bent that way. And my foot literally was right here. No, my foot. When people ask me, like, how'd you know something? My fucking leg was up. My foot was in my face. It was not supposed to be there. Like knees don't bend that backwards like that. And it's just
wow. You just turned it.
I just hope it's not a career ending because I don't like seeing anybody end a career except for Joe Theismann to injury. Joe deserved it.
I hear you.
And it's just something like that. You just and he's one of those nice. There's not many nice guys in the NFL. He was one of those guys that is like really nice. It looks like he would he would hang with you if you went to the game and probably like have a hot dog with you and stuff like that. Players these days don't do that. That's one of the things I used to do in the 80s. In the early 90s, when you went tailgating at the game, the players came out and they would tailgate with you. That shit don't happen anymore.
And he has the name Chubb.
As a beverage.
I like him.
Chubby. There's a couple Chubbs in the NFL.
If I would have known that we were going to have Chubby talk, I would have had a picture all ready for you. But have a chubby, chubby. Get yourself a chubby. Sorry.
Send your cards and letters to the BOOB. Not even I made fun of Aaron Rodgers when he got it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the chub. I didn't
His
make
name isn't Chubby.
fun of.
His
I
name
know.
isn't Chubby. It's Chubb, not Chubby. And he's not
I know
chubby.
this. Hey, here we go. Here's something that will bring back memories for good old Rob. It's Blog TV with SPORTSROB and the BOOB.
Blog
TV. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened? All of a sudden you popped on
It's
my
9 o'clock.
computer. It is.
Do you know where the kids are? Where your kids are?
I would raid somebody,
And
but
remember,
I don't know how to do that.
Here,
So, next
wait
week,
a minute. Hold on.
We will have a bear in a bikini. Remember what?
You can go to Funko and get your own pops. Just tell me what the dusty roads. And yeah, you get it.
You're freezing up like you forgot your thought. Like, remember, and then you didn't say anything. It's like, yes, Dave.
Because I was like listening to you.
So anybody that is,
I'm not too sure.
I don't think anyone said
the chubby.
What soda?
The soda chubby suck. David, yeah, rest in peace.
Oh shit! I wasn't ignoring you. Usually it was strolling. So there has been conversation.
Yeah,
does the chubby jack you up like Popeye spinach? Nah, but we're old. Remember Jolt soda? Remember that shit?
What?
Dave? You're old.
I remember what?
Do you remember Jolt soda?
Oh, fuck yeah. Jolt 45.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember Chelsea soda? It came in. It looked like it was a fucking. Yeah, it looked like it was a beer. And come.
All right, yeah.
Come to find out, it had two. It was like a wine cooler. They were like selling to kids and shit back in the fucking the 80s, in like 80, 85.
Back in the day. Back in
So
the
I'd
80s,
go down
they
there and
didn't
get a
care
couple.
if your kids were.
Right, I'd go down and get a couple bottles of fucking Chelsea, and I was fucking drunk. We're getting drunk.
Like Zima.
Combine that with some fucking Jolts, you're fucking gone.
A couple of joints.
For the day, baby. Drunks nowadays would love it. Well, I was 12. I wasn't smoking joints
Get
yet.
some Spurt.
I had another
Remember
year.
Spurt? Yeah, Spurt, Squirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when the girls used to squirt. Back in the day.
Fresca.
All right, let me get like a
So,
close to an ending.
if you have not, if there is anybody watching still or watch later, if you still have not followed SPORTSROB and the BOOB, I got to say one because it's SPORTSROB and the BOOB one. Give us a like. We've been stuck at 49 for a while there.
Yeah, and
For some reason we have to get to 50.
And I just this week uploaded because I thought it was my week to host all the links and this and that, so I could have them pop up.
I don't prep.
I know.
I
I'm
can't.
Just
I had prepped. Everything was all ready.
I had them ready.
Fucking.
But I can't.
Blue.
I don't know. For some reason, I can't add anything. I can't do anything.
That's why, like I said, if I knew Restream would work 100%, I would pay the $16 a month to get the bells and whistles. I don't want to pay the $16 a month if I still going to have the same fucking problem that I'm fucking having right now. Everything's fine. Everything works. Hey, this is great. All right, I'm all set. As soon as you go live, everything fucking shuts down.
Yeah, but you're still live.
No, but I'm on my phone doing it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And that's what, like I said, I went in today, like 2 hours before the 8 o'clock. I had everything set up. Everything was fucking working. As soon as I hit go live, my microphone died. My fucking shit froze.
Go live, yeah.
It's
connected. It's because of the computer. I mean, it's because of the computer. If you had a computer like mine, remember you were saying earlier that what you were saying, like, well, how come this shit frustrates me? How come? It's just because my computer's just a couple of years older than yours.
Well, no,
and it still sucks. Don't get me wrong.
But it only does it when I go through Restream through my computer. Like I can go through and my phone and stuff and go through and it works fine.
Right. Twitch. Right.
When I go to use the OBS or whatever with Restream.
And after the show, we'll talk and we'll get David to send us to Streamlabs. He doesn't understand why we don't use Streamlabs. It's the same thing like this.
Same thing. I can't download it on my computer. It won't let me.
Won't let you?
It starts to and then it freezes up. My computer goes, fuck that thing. Same with Discord.
And I'll also get you some of those things that Rich sent me. Right, Rich sent me on Discord a bunch of fucking this place that you can stream 12 different places off the same one. And he says it's not bad. And he says it's for older computers. It's set up for older computers. And if we need help on it, he can get us, he can get with us and messenger or something, and so he'll read it. And Gabe, I want to thank you for coming on in. It's always great to see you, Gabe. Useless Dave, hey, you're a pretty cool kid. This and that. Blue Viking was here a little bit earlier, so I want to say hey to Heel.
You're all right for a kid.
And
you peed in my eye, you know. Just want you to remember that. You peed in my eye. Almost got in my mouth. Hit me right here.
It wasn't like he wanted you to pee in his eye, because I mean, I peed in his eye.
It wasn't recently. It wasn't recently.
Yeah, let's make that clear that it wasn't like last Thursday that he came over and pissed in your eye. It was.
I was changing his diaper, and that wasn't recently either. He was a baby.
No, I would be the only one that has to change a diaper.
Then why was I doing it?
For reason. It wasn't on me. It wasn't on David either. My dad needed help the other day pulling up his.
Oh.
He was going to the doctor's. And my mother was big.
I thought you had a fetish you were sharing with us.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I was kind of sharing a finish. I was going to say that I am going to do my normal buy, and that would be peace. Oh, wait a minute. Peace, love, monkeys. I'm out of here.
And this is SPORTSROB telling you to remember, it only hurts if you forget your safe word. See you next Tuesday.
Banana split.
Okay.
And that's what you're supposed to end it when I go banana split. That's my safe word.
I forgot